Hey, you guys ever been on a walk, like, with your dog, right? You guys be out walking in the woods, right? And then, minding your own business, right? And then, bam, you just come across a crackhead mansion. Like, not just a camp or, you know, a little fort, or whatever they got. I'm talking about a whole mansion or a compound. I mean, this whole crackhead place. This is what they do here, right? Like, we just came out here on a walk. We thought we'd be minding our own business. Never thought we'd find a crackhead mansion. We thought we'd come out here and try and look for Hunter Biden's laptop, because it's been like 2 weeks since the election, and ain't no one give a fuck. Ain't no one bringing it up. Everybody just hush hush, sweep it under the rug. Ain't that weird? They kind of ain't even really talking about COVID either. Ain't that kind of weird? They kind of just like, oh, maybe a new lockdown. They like that lockdown shit. You might not, but they do. They addicted. They like that shit. Anything they can do. Come on. Come on, let's go. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Let's get out of here. We don't want to get no COVID cooties or crackhead cooties or whatever they got. Come on, let's go. You're already a gamp. Come on. You ain't no simp. Come on. But you are a little gimpy. That's why you got a little gangster pimp. Huh? That's why you got a little lamp like a pimp. Ain't no simp. But you are a little gimp. Alright. But we ain't never found that. We can't confirm nor deny that this is Hunter Biden's crackhead mansion. We still have not found him. But we have understood that if you want to catch a crackhead or find a crackhead, especially out here in the wilderness, you have to use the bird call, the mating bird call. And the crackhead bird call goes a little bit like this. It goes, rocks, crack, crack, rocks. You just gotta do it like that, and sometimes crackheads you don't want to see will come out. Sometimes they just come out the woodwork, like little chipmunks, little crackheads. But we ain't gonna let that go to waste, right? Nope. Still a nice night. Still keeping the faith. Still holding the line. Still ain't worried, right? Still being a little buoy. That way, we can sit back and chill like King Louie. Ain't that right? Ain't that right? See? Came all the way out here. Ain't found shit. But that crackhead mansion. Ain't that some shit? Anyway. That's like the local government anyway, right? It goes local. Anyway, it's like elementary civics, right? Local, state, federal. And it's the local government at this level, at a city, especially in the liberal state that I'm in, on the left coast. I mean, right? They're all about the environment. I mean, that can't be good for climate change. Unless climate change ain't really about the weather. Unless climate change is really just about power climate. Unless the weather be whether or not you got any power or any money or anything. And they got it all. I mean, that makes sense, huh? That could be it. That made a little bit more sense. Come on, let's keep going, buddy. Let's get out of here. Rock! Yep. Still no Hunter Biden. Still a nice night. Where'd that laptop, huh? Whatever happened to that? Ain't it weird? Anyway. I'm sitting here been thinking. Wondering myself, as I do. You know. Why they always in a rush, like, right? Russia. They ain't even worried about Russia interference anymore, right? Ain't that weird? I mean, 4 years of Russia had blah 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 blah, right? Russia had and interfered, and right, can't trust this, it's a rigged election, they did this, they did that, hooting and hollering. Now they ain't really saying shit, right? Accept it, suck it up, buttercup, right? That's kind of weird. It's kind of bipolar if you think about it, unstable. And now they're on oh yeah, trying to just push it in, right? They got Biden behind them with the president-elect in the office of president-elect. Never seen that in my whole life. But they're just trying to enforce it and keep punching at it and punching at it and punching at it and hammering it and hammering it and hammering it and hammering it, right? Until it gets nailed into the brain, ingrained in the brain, ingrained it in the brain, ingrained it in the brain, right? Whatever they need, whatever they want. Kind of like that big lie, right? Make it big, say it often, and people will believe it. And that's what they're hoping. They're hoping that people won't fight it. They're hoping people will just shut up. Oh, look, even crackheads believe in something. See? So we gotta believe in something too. But they just are hoping that people won't fight it. They're hoping people will just accept it. They're hoping people will just roll over, and that they can just keep on doing what they've been doing. They're really hoping that, especially the new generation, you know, millennials and the Gen Zers and all that, you know, they're really hoping that we won't catch up and we'll rise up and try and start our own thing, be a new era, and reimagine everything else, or rethink, or reimagine, or recreate, or rebrand, or repair, reheal, all the kind of shit that these kinds of people fucked up all our lives. I mean, right? That's what they're really hoping, I think. That's why they want us. That's why they're like, even Nancy Pelosi, right, a couple years ago was like, half the country's kind of mentally ill or drug addicts, right? But then they're pushing all these drugs on us and everything else, right? Just anything they can to be the cool parent, but then they also want us to respect them like the authoritarian parent. I mean, it's kind of weird, right? But double standard or no standards, right? Hey, that's like crack, buddy. Hey. This was a mostly peaceful protest. Walk, I mean, I should say, right? Hey, come on. Anyway, just think about that, right? Especially now that they don't really want kids going to school, right? And if they really cared about the future, wouldn't they want people going to school so that they can learn, so that they can get better jobs and be competitive and everything else? But instead, they want everything stifled. They want people kind of dumbed down a little bit. They want people kind of sedated and out of their loop, out of their mind, instead of sober-minded. They want people subservient instead of just of service. You know, you got to really think about it. You got to really think what kind of society, or what kind of generation, and what kind of people are they really trying to create and govern, right? It sounds kind of weird to me if you think about it, right? For just a second, food for thought for a minute. Come on, buddy, let's go. Going the wrong way. We ain't going over there. Yeah, it looks like a hot mess over there, buddy. Come on. Let's go. Oh, that was a dog whistle. Oh, it's all right, though. It's all right. Come on. It's all kosher. Come on. Let's go. But, you know, we just got to keep the faith, keep holding it up. You know, we got to just keep reassuring everybody. But we also have to understand that, you know, like Steve Bannon said, right, in 2016, that what do you think these are? They're going to give us our country back without a fight? Like, what do you guys think that was? Like, this fight has only begun. It's not over. And it's not going to be over for a long time, right? The time is on our side. And as long as we follow the non-aggression principle, everything should be fine, right? It is what it is, and it will be what it will be. But we can't force it. We can't be like them. Otherwise, it's just like putting a circle in a triangle. And a triangle spots, right? It ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna fit. It ain't gonna be. It ain't. You can't be like that. Otherwise, what kind of leadership is that? What kind of role models is that, right? And we all have to be better role models for our communities, right? And it's not about the president. It's not about any of that. It's about the future. It's not about us. It's not about me. It's not about you. It's about the future and what that is and what that will be and what it could be. And it takes all of us. Come on, up. Let's go up, brother. Up. Up. I'm gonna show you some more of this. Parks and Rec, lovely government love that we all love. That's why big government sucks. That's why little government sucks. That's why we the people need to be doing more. Not the government, not relying on anybody else. If not you, then who, right? If not now, then when, right? We gotta stop with the excuses and we gotta start just putting up results. Oh, another crackhead man here. Let's go. Come on, buddy. Oh, this is kind of gross, huh? Oh, this is gross. Oh, this is gross. Oh, yeah, this is gross. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's great for the environment, huh? Come on. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. I love you. You're a good boy. You're a good boy, even though you're a Democrat. It's all good, buddy. It's all love in the hood, right? It's all love. Come on. You got no reason for hate. You got hate in your heart, you gotta let it out. This is, by the way, right next to home. Right? It's great. It's lovely. It's fantastic. It's amazing. This is America. This is the left coast, baby. This is what we all voted for. We don't get the government we want. Anything else, we get what we deserve, right? And that's what Benjamin Franklin said or something like that, right? Besides saying that if we trade in freedom for security, we deserve neither. Kind of like we just need to go back to the basics, huh? Ain't that right? I think so. I think so. But anyway, our walk is getting here short by the end. But I just wanted to say, hey, just want to let you guys know everything's going to be all right. I love you guys. And sorry, but I had to parlay. But this is one of my weaknesses that I'm working on. My other one is women. The other one is people say online shopping or whatever it is, whatever it could be, you know. But it is what it is, right? Just gotta work on it, you know. Honesty is the best policy. With our hearts on the sleeves, you know. And iron sharpens iron. That's the only way our communities. It's the only way America's gonna be better and get better, right? But I am trying to stop all my negative stuff. I'm trying to stop smoking cigarettes. I don't really drink alcohol. I don't gamble. I don't do a lot of that kind of stuff. You know, I used to have a debauchery lifestyle, but now I'm kind of cleaning up, getting on that meditation, trying not to meditate so much, you know. So it's fun to check in with you guys, let you guys know I love you, and hope you guys have a blessed one. All right, Godspeed.